they're not feeling sorry for themselves, and they're going out and competing and grabbing the opportunity and running with it. And when I heard him say that, I wondered if he was challenging the upperclassmen by saying that. I don't know if anybody would be feeling sorry for themselves or not. But what did what did you think when he said that, first of all?
I don't think we're feeling sorry for ourselves. I feel like we can definitely be playing better as a team, and we got a couple guys who just trying to get themselves together still on the offensive end and on the defensive end. So like I said, I don't think anybody's feeling sorry for themselves. We're just going out there playing our normal game and just trying to get guys comfortable within the system right now. So uh, yeah, I have nothing else on that subject really.
How, from your standpoint, being a freshman, uh, obviously there's been three freshmen on the court late in the last two games when the game was out there to be won. Why do you think you guys are playing so well given the opportunity this early in your career?
Um, you know, Coach told us coming in that we had a special class, and it's a young team still, even though with the seniors. In practice, we keep showing Coach that we can play those in the minutes, But for the end of the game, I mean, I just think that was our night, Like it wasn't about who's younger, who's older, freshman, senior. It was just five guys on the floor who wanted to play and wanted to finish the game.
Just for both of you, coming off of Saturday and last week, got a game tomorrow night. What's the emphasis? What do you need to improve upon? What do you want to see from yourselves as a team tomorrow night and going forward?
Definitely just staying within us. This is for us. Just trying to improve on things we didn't do last week. Just staying within the system of the team and what coach wants us to do, play our roles. That's mostly what emphasis is on.
What any areas specifically you guys are working on as a team, defensively, defense, whatever? I don't know.
Definitely rebounding.
Amir, what do you think?
I would say rebounding and scoring the ball as well. I don't think we scored the ball as good as we could have the past couple of games. So that's something we're trying to focus on is executing our offense, getting good shots at the basket, and eliminating those bad possessions. And just kind of cut down on the turnovers that we've had, some careless ones that we had in the past few games that can easily be corrected. And just those few points, I think we'll be a better team coming within these next few games.
Amir, the opponent's 2-point percentage, you guys are ranked really well in defending that so far, and I wondered from the start of the season till now what's happened on the inside of the zone to tighten up things and make it tougher for teams to score in there.
I just believe we worked out a few kinks in our zone that we had problems with early in the season. Guys are rotating to the right spots. Guys are covering the areas. I think we're just finally getting the hang of the zone and practicing against it every single day. Guys are becoming more aware of what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to defend certain spots, and once the ball goes inside the pace, we're smothering everything that comes inside. So, like I said, just feel like we worked out a lot of kinks within the zone, and we're finally feeling real comfortable with it.
I also notice from time to time when the ball does go inside, instead of maybe if the guy's trying to score over you, instead of maybe jumping with him, you might just stand there with your arms straight up. In a zone, do you have, maybe because as much as the ball comes in there, do you have to be more careful so you don't get in? You haven't been in foul trouble yet, I don't think, this season, which was sometimes a problem for you in the past. Is it different playing in there in a zone as opposed to man-to-man defending?
Yeah, I would think so. With the zone, I feel like I have more help. Whether I'm cutting off the middle or baseline or whatever, I feel like I always have guys behind me that's protecting the basket as well. And I think I'm just being smarter with my fouls as well. I'm not jumping at every shot. I feel like I'm not jumping every time someone shoots the ball. And I know my team needs me at the late end of the game situation, so I can't continue to put myself in foul trouble like I was last year. I got to be more on the court this year in those, like I said, those late game situations. So just being smart and not picking up those cheap fouls like I was doing previous years.
Just curious, guys, if this is a difficult time of year because you got basketball, but you also, I think finals start, Thursday or whatever. How is that balance right now between getting ready for some basketball games and also the books?
I mean, nothing's really changed. If we do have finals, it's after practice or before, so it doesn't really interfere with our basketball standpoint of our day. Practice is still at the same time, and we still do the same thing we did earlier in the season. So.
Break though, when it's all basketball.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little break off from school, but I just think freshman year, so it'll be new. It'll be new to me. See what it is like not having to go to school and play. So.
Jay Sean, at Louisville last week, I was wondering if that was, if those were the biggest guys you'd ever played against, and how did you, I guess when you went in there, what was your mindset as far as being able to get something done against that size?
I would say, in high school, in the EYBL, those guys were pretty big in high school, so it wasn't the biggest I played against, but, it did have a factor on me driving and trying to finish. Sometimes I would concentrate on their athletic ability and size, but I just think that's just I'm gonna get used to it, I mean, it's Big Ten basketball, Division I, so.
So if you're, when you're driving, you were able to drive, you just had trouble finishing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to do to finish?
I just gotta concentrate more, I mean, I take those shots all the time. I can't be worried about getting my shot blocked. I just gotta concentrate more on the finish.
Just curious, you guys know anything about High Point? I think they're 6-2 coming in tomorrow night. They went to Hawaii, won a game. They're, anything, like, you watch film on them?
Not yet. What happened?
You going to today?
Yeah.
Anything else? All right, thanks, all. Thanks, guys.